Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Cassandra Williams of Cassandra Williams Enterprise, affectionately known as Coach Williams. And I am your victory coach and the founder of an amazing community called Wise Wives Build, where I help married ladies and Esters in waiting build the life of their dreams and live there by helping them develop the skills that they already have, as well as garnering the tools, collecting those tools that they need to just build, right? Because I believe that you can build the life of your dreams, but I also believe that you can live in that place as well. And so we are here for the morning tea this morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm a few minutes late, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm yet here, right? So say hello as you're coming in so that I can see you. If you don't say hello, I won't see your comments. Um, but we are here, and I want to say thank you to the replay viewers. Thank you to those people that will be viewing this at a later time. I don't take it lightly that you feel you see fit to come into this broadcast on Wednesdays and on Friday. I have one announcement on Friday. It is going to be Good Friday. I will be here, but I will be a little bit later. We'll be coming on at 9:30. Good morning, Leah. Thanks for coming in, sis. We'll be coming on at 9:30 a.m. on Friday. That will be Good Friday. I will be kind of bringing all my communities and people together at one time to do a Good Friday broadcast. Okay. So instead of doing it a bunch of times, I'm going to do it one time, really big. Hey, Katina. Thanks for coming in. And so tomorrow we start spring cleaning. So if you are not, hey Anita, if you are not in on that, it is still time for spring cleaning challenge, which begins tomorrow. Strictly through email. Just simply go to www.wisewisebuild.com, click the button, and you are in. Thank you to everyone that has already signed up for spring cleaning. We're going to have a really good time. So let's just jump into what we have for today. The time has come, right? And what does that mean? To me, to you, right? It means that there is a timing to the things of God. There's a timing to your purpose. There's a timing. Like every day you have a certain time you have to be at work, right? There's a certain time you do dinner, schedules, things of that nature. And this is Holy Week. So as I have been going through just studying. Wait, listen, y'all know it's personal for me, right? When I go through and study what he did for me, right? I know he got up, but I have to also remember all that he endured, all he went through for me. And so when I started to really look at that, there were times where they sought to get Jesus, right? That they didn't come, it wasn't just like all of a sudden they said, "Oh, we're going to get him, we're going to crucify him." No, there had been an attack on his life from the day he was born, right? But here's the thing, they couldn't do nothing. And I want you to hear me. They could not take him. They couldn't kill him. They could not destroy him before his time. And so I'm going to give you a bunch of scriptures. You may have to come back and look. But here's the thing, guys. Matthew 8:29. There was a man that was possessed in the tombs. Many of us have heard the story. Matthew 8:29, and they cried out, saying, "These are the demons, the spirits inside the man crying out. What business do we have with each other? Son of God, have you come here to torment us before the time?" Okay. So these are the spirits that know, no, Jesus, it ain't time for you to, no, you can't, you're not supposed to be messing with us yet, right? It's not time. And have you ever heard spirits or had demons come and talk to you and be like, "Why are you messing with us? Leave us alone." Some of y'all been praying for family members, praying for spouses, praying for children, and them spirits are getting nervous because they know their time is coming to an end. And so they were saying to Jesus, "Look, it ain't your time yet. Not yet. We still got a little more time. Just cast us into the swine," right? And he cast them into the swine, and we know the story that the swine went and ran off the cliff into the water. John 2, verses 4 through 5. And Jesus said to her, Woman, what does that have to do with us? My hour has not come. And as a mama, this is the at the wedding at Canaan, as any good mama would say, whatever he tell you to do, just do it and walk off, right? This was he was talking to his mother Mary, because she was like, look, whatever he tell you to do it. She had told him, hey, they're out of wine. He said, woman, what that got to do with me? My time has not yet come. And this was the first noted miracle that he did, was at the wedding, right? And then John 7 and 6, then Jesus said unto them, my time is not yet come, but your opportunity, your time is always ready. And that's when he was talking to his disciples, that there was an appointed time for his purpose, because his purpose was to come and redeem us. His purpose was he came to die, but it was only for an appointed time. God would not let him take him. He wouldn't let um, them take him too soon. He had a purpose. He had to come. He had to grow up. He had to live like we lived. He had to understand what we would go through. He had to do. He had to bring he had to train up the disciples. He had to do certain things before he left this earth. He said, but your opportunity is always ready. Put a pin in that one, right? And remember that. And then John 7 and 30 said they were seeking to seize him, and no man laid his hand on him because his hour had not come. Can I tell you some of you something? Because somebody thinks, I'm going to leave here prematurely. You will not leave this earth until your time and your purpose is fulfilled. God has a purpose, and he has a plan for you. Good morning, Kim. Thanks for coming in. He has a purpose. He has a plan. He has his hand on your life, and you're not going to leave here until he says so. Okay. And so they could not take Jesus. They would always seek to seize him, and they would be right there beside him, and they would be, and he would be like, and he'd just be gone, right? That reminds you of Elijah. Elijah used to be in one place. They come to get Elijah, and Elijah be taken up and be somewhere else. And that's the same way as Jesus, because it wasn't his time yet. He still yet had work to do. If you have work to do, God has got you covered. And I need you to hear that. It wasn't his time yet. But then over in John, starting at verse 12, we've been talking about where Jesus was saying, it's not my time. But when it came to John 12, he said, the time has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. Unless a kernel of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it remains only a single seed. And so what he was telling them is, he's like, I have to go through this. I have to go through this process. I'm going to have to die. I'm going to have to leave you, because guess what? If I stay here, it's only one. And he was talking to them in parables from that of a farmer, that if you take one kernel of corn, if that kernel does not go into the ground, it does not break open, does not produce that stalk, then you can't have a harvest. You can't get the more, because you're holding on to that one seed, right? And so Jesus was saying, as long as I'm here with you on this earth, the Holy Spirit cannot come. Because in John 16, he was warning them about persecution that was going to come. If you're going to be persecuted for my name's sake, they're going to come and they're going to try to kill you too for my name's sake. But be, be of good cheer, be comforted, because I am sending you a comforter. I am sending you someone else that can be with you always. Jesus was like, look, I'm coming to be, I've been with you. You've walked with me these last 3 years, right? You've walked with me. But when I go away, I'm going to send somebody else that can stay with you forever. And it's such a good morning, Tamika. Thanks for coming in, sis. And it's such a beautiful gift that he has given to us, and that of the Holy Spirit, that comforter, that guide that will lead us and guide us into all truth, that can hear and see and know everything from the Father. And if we would just listen. Hey, Sylvia, thanks, Sylvia, for coming in. If we could just listen, if we can just trust him, He'll lead us. And so that was in John 16. And in John 17, he said it again, 17 and 1. So after he had told them, okay, I'm going to leave you, but I'm going to send you a comforter, he comes back again and he says, he looked toward heaven and prayed, Father, the hour has come. Glorify your son that he may glorify you. And this was Jesus telling God, I'm ready. I'm ready to fulfill my purpose. I'm ready to do that thing that you have sent me to do. Now it's time. And so when Judas came to kiss him on the cheek, he didn't move, he didn't run, he didn't have anything to say. Guess what? He told Judas, he said, go, y'all, when this week it just really hit me that he knew. I knew he knew because we talk about Jesus being in the flesh and him being all knowing. You know, he's God, right? But he knew, he knew that Judas was going to betray him, and he even told him at the Last Supper. He said, "Whatever you," he said, "what you about to do," he said, "do it quickly, y'all." Would you have been able to look at him and know that he was going to betray you? And I guess if you knew that was your purpose, and I guess we fall into that place of not understanding the timing of God, because when you don't know your purpose, he knew he was born to die. He knew he was coming to give up his life so that we could have eternal life, right? And so, good morning, mommy. Thanks for coming in. So, by him knowing his purpose, he didn't fight the people that pushed him into it. He allowed Judas to be close. He allowed him to be one of the disciples. He served him. When he was washing feet and doing all that, guess what? Guess he washed Judas' feet too. Yeah, he served the person that would betray him. He served the person that would kiss him on the cheek and say, that's the one. He served him as if he was faithful. I don't know. I don't know if I could have. I don't know. I can't say I would have. Me and God might have would have had to have a few conversations because I probably would have washed everybody's feet and told Judas, not fooling with you in my flesh. But oh, to be more like him, y'all. Because guess what? In our life, we're going to be called to do that. We're going to have to serve people that we know have betrayed us. We're going to have to serve people that we know are serving us up on the proverbial platter, putting our head on the platter and saying she's the one. That's that Christian girl. That's that God girl. Go get her. They're on assignment. But guess what? So are you. You have a purpose, and God has a plan. So just like Jesus, there are times where you have to say, you know what? The time has come. And many of you are in that place of the time has come. Coach, what do you mean? It's your time. It's your time. God is calling you from the backside of the mountain and putting you in the forefront. It's your time to take your place and decree and declare what thus saith the Lord. It's your time to stand on the mount and, out in the wilderness, preparing the way of the Lord. It's your time to write the book. It's your time to start the business. It's your time to be glorified so that it would glorify the Father. It's your time. We don't physically, we're not physically dying, but we're dying to this flesh and we're having to step out and do things that we normally would not do. And so we're literally crucifying our flesh to say, God, not my will, not me, not my will, but your will be done. The time has come. What if you are the answer? What if you're the answer to what is going on in the earth? What if you are the voice that would shift the atmosphere? What if you begin to decree and declare that everything would shift? What if your prayer is the one that will shift governments? What if it is your song of the Lord that will be like when when David played the harp, played his instruments, and the evil spirits left Saul. What if you began to sing the song of the Lord and spirits left? Your time has come where God is saying, I have need of you. Where you look at yourself as lowly and just, it's just, I don't want y'all to say that no more. I'm just, because I used to say that, I'm just Cassandra. I'm just me. I'm just this little girl from Beaufort, Georgia. He knows. He knows. And he still says, I have need of you. And the time has come. If you have an opportunity, go back and watch Sylvia's broadcast as well. It'll be on my page as well. Go back and watch that from this morning. She said, honey, we got benefits. The time has come for you to take your place. Jesus did his part, right? He did his part. Now it's time to pay our copay. It's time to do your copay. It's time to do that little bit that he's requiring of you. The time has come. And don't murmur and complain about your season. He did it all. He paid it all. He went to the cross. And we're going to talk about going to the cross, and we're going to talk about that on Friday. So join me. Again, I will be out here at 9:30 a.m. on Friday. Good Friday. It'll be 9:30. But the time, your time has come. God is saying, I have need of thee. Will you answer the call? Will you be like Jesus and say, Father, you be glorified even in this? You be glorified even in this. I do it all for your glory, that you may be glorified. The time has come. So as you go through the day today, I want you to be mindful what you say, what you do, where you go, just because I know. Because listen, y'all, I gave y'all four scriptures. I gave you four scriptures if you came in a little late. Matthew 8:29, John 2:4-5, John 7-6, and John 7:30, where he was sitting there and he was saying, my time has not yet come. My time has not yet come. My time. But here's the thing, when it was time, he did it. Don't get caught in my time has not yet come. Don't get caught in I don't want to. Don't get caught in you can't use me. Don't get caught in the you want me. Don't get caught in that. Be like Jesus and say, my time has come. Now, God, you be glorified and be obedient to the purpose, because you were sent here on this earth for a purpose. And if you're not sure what that purpose is, we need to figure that out. We need to get you to a place where you know what you are created to do. Some of you are encouragers, some of you are psalmists, some of you are preachers, some of you are teachers, some of you are, the artistic, creative people, that those visuals that you can do a visual and people automatically, it's like, yes, I get it. Whatever your purpose is, everybody's not going to sing, everybody's not going to dance, but everybody has a purpose in the earth. And we need to figure out what your purpose is. If you don't know what it is, and if you're struggling to figure out why you can't walk in it, some of you know what it is, you don't want to walk in it. The time has come. I come to sound the alarm, to yield the clarion call. You've been waiting on it and I ain't heard nothing. You hear my voice this day. The time has come and God is saying, I have need of you. And if you're struggling in that area, I want you to connect with me. www.thecassandrawilliams.com. Let's figure out what your purpose is. Okay, let's go through some exercises, do some things to figure out, okay, what is God really saying to you? What are those things that he's put into your hands? Also, if you are a married lady or an Esther in waiting, ladies, go to www.wisewisebuild.com, okay? And we'll connect there. Also become a part of the community, Wise Wise Build community as well. Tomorrow, ladies, spring cleaning challenge begins April 1st. And that may be your first step to getting understanding what your purpose is, what has God called and is commissioning me to do. And that may be the very thing that you are needing is to clean out, your mind, so that you can hear clearly. Spring cleaning challenge, absolutely free. It comes straight to your email. You don't have to get on a Zoom call, you don't have to get on a phone call, you don't have to get on any of that. It comes straight to your email. All you got to do is do the steps. That's it. Open the email, do the steps. Because here's the thing, guys, it's not going to work if you don't work it. You sitting in the house saying, "Oh, I want to know what my purpose is," isn't going to do it. But if you hop into this challenge and allow God to really minister to you through this process of purging and cleaning out some of the old stuff, then he can be able to deposit. Oh, we're not just getting rid of stuff for no reason. We're expecting a deposit. And what I pray, my desire for each and every one of you is that his deposit will be, what are you here for? The time has come for, and that he would fill in your blank. So guys, I love you guys to life. If you are on Clubhouse, I will see you at 9:30. If otherwise, I will see you guys on Friday at 9:30. Don't forget, 9:30 on Friday. I'll be right here on Facebook as well as in Clubhouse. Um, we're gonna do one unified Good Friday broadcast. So I'm excited about that part. So love you guys to life. Go out there and be great because your time has come and somebody is looking for you to be the example for them. So I want you to go out there and be great. I want you to go out there and show them what it looks like to be a wise person that knows how to build and is not tearing things down with your hands. Okay. So love you guys to life. Have an amazing day. And I will see you guys in Clubhouse. I'll see you in Clubhouse in a little bit. And if not, I'll see you on Friday. Be blessed, everyone.